Gentlemen, two is Joseph Us Gaming proud to present the more Blue Jays baseball on MLB The Show 24. I'm your graceful host, the one true Joker. Before we talk about today's game, please note, in last episode I made a mistake by saying Jose Brios was the first pitcher to have a double-digit record at 10-2. As today, to make it understandable, it's actually today's pitcher. Speaking of it, it will be Yusei Kikuchi, who has 11-2 record with an ERA of 198, as it will be the 52-14 Toronto Blue Jays at the struggling Milwaukee Brewers with a 28-38 record. Not as bad as Oakland, but still is up there. They'll have a big task to try to get a win today in Milwaukee, as unfortunately they have been struggling, and it shows in the pitching department, as today Joaquin Jr. is looking to get his first win of the season. He is currently 0-3 with an ERA of 11.49. Jays, of course, is on a 3-game winning streak after they swept the Oakland Athletics. First game 2-0, then 3-2, and then a 2-1 victory. So the Jays have a three-game winning streak going for them. Of course, this game will be played at American Family Field in Milwaukee, which was opened back in 2001. Just under 42,000 by about 100 people, as it's 41,900. We'll enjoy this game with the roof closed, even though it's clear skies. Of course, like I said, the pitcher on the mound, Yusei Kikuchi, puts his 11-2 record against the Milwaukee Brewers, who their pitcher is looking for his first win. Danny Jansen will be taken out for Bryce Silver. Springer will take the center field position for Kevin Kiermaier. So that means Luis Jr. will come in as the ninth batter in the right field department. Let's see, Brandon Belt, who was off yesterday, will try to extend his hitting streak to 13, as he's back in the DH department. So there's that. As we look at the lineup on the Brewers, of course, Brewers' star player will be Christian Yelich, who will be batting third today with a batting average of 275. But we now take you to John and Chris to call the action between the Blue Jays and the Brewers at American Family Field in Milwaukee.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Christian Yelich. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boogie's definitely a
He
huge
needs
piece
to be a
of the
big
puzzle for this
factor
ball
with
club
their
right now.
pitcher
Just having
who's
a really
0-3
nice year,
with an
that's on
ERA
both
of
sides of the ball, not just
11.49.
offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff,
The first
they always have great
man
things to
they
say
faced
about
is
him, and they
George
say the team
Springer,
really looks to
batting
him to be one of the
288.
on-field leaders day in and day out. Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. At the very bottom, hitting ninth, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Here comes Vlad Guerrero Jr. trying to have a better outing in this series. Currently batting .306. Only got on base one time in the last series.
Out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive.
Great play by the shortstop. Big time.
Great cat-like reflexes right there.
Not to
Lays
stop
out,
Vlad
knocks the
Guerrero
ball
Jr.
down,
one.
and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Beautiful diving catch to get the ball in time to first base for the big first out.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Bo Bichette, he was also struggling in the last series. Got on base one time.
This is a hitter who
With a
takes
hit
the game
down
to
the
another
line
level, playing
third
at night.
in the Oakland series. Currently batting .368. 9 home runs this season.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And here it comes. Chases the
fails and misses.
Struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays.
And
now it's the Brewers'
Milwaukee
turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show.
Big push, 3 outs for this game. Good stop by the pitcher.
Back here at American Family Field. And on the mound in this one, Yusei Kikuchi. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Give us a few minutes here.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
So you think Yuki unfortunately gave him a 1-1 count on his first pitch.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Now it's a 1-2 count.
The line to kick the pitch. Got him.
But it didn't hurt them as you say.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher.
Strikeout.
From
Michael.
Think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And Milwaukee will get their first hit by Andrew there.
Just kind of sliced
Good
that
stop
one into
for Milwaukee.
He's been swinging it really well. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Christian Yelich, fourth
The
on the National
dangerous
League home run leaderboard.
hitter.
Fouled off. He was late.
Christian Yelich has 17 home runs this season.
And a foul ball.
Fourth in the home run department. He was, in last 3 games, 4 for 11.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
So this would definitely be a big out for the Blue Jays here.
Swing
And it
a miss.
is.
Struck him out.
That's
And
the
there's
second
2 away.
strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
In the air out to center, and that is Springer. He's
Swing is
got it.
there to get
And
the
that is the
third
third
and final
out of the
out.
inning.
So this game
Milwaukee
remains
leaves 1.
scoreless.
Scoreless after 1.
Brandon Belt, the man with 12 hits in a row. 12 hits. Looking for
Back
hit
here in
number
Milwaukee,
13.
second inning set to go. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. Belt in his 14th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Dives and he can't hang on.
Close
Flip to
play,
the pitcher
right
is
in
in
time.
and they come away with an out after a tricky start
Good
to the
recovery
play.
by the
This
first
is what it's all
baseman.
about on
Off
that
his
right side of
glove,
the diamond when
just
you've
in
got the first
time
baseman
to
involved
pick
and
it
the
up
pitcher as
to
well.
the pitcher
First
who
baseman does a
covers
great
first
job,
base.
knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's
It's Rafael
Rafael
Devers
Devers.
in the box.
Who's off yesterday's
And
game.
Devers hits that one.
Hits it
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
and
there's 2
lines
down.
out.
He was all
To the right
over
fielder.
that fastball right there. Tell you what, if he gets under it
Four
just by a
flies out.
fraction of an inch or a little bit
I'm not
more,
sure how they
that's way back.
call
2
that.
outs, base is empty. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Varsho, who had yesterday off.
And he hits a ground
Well,
ball right
ground
side.
out to the second
Fires over to
baseman.
Hoskins. And they go
10
down fast.
innings.
3 outs on 3 pitches. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
And to start things off in the bottom of the second for the Milwaukee Brewers.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Willie Adames stands in.
Adames. Oh, I guess. So it was Adams, but it's Adames. Adames batting
The wind of the
280 this
pitch.
season.
Splits the plate. 1-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him
Last
for a
5
while.
games,
You
he's
might not see
gotten 5
another pitch like
RBIs
that from a
and
top-level guy like this.
at least a triple.
Kicks and deals. That's
Maybe
inside.
2, I wasn't
And that's
looking
ball
really.
1.
Well, he's so great
Gets
about hitting the
things
ball the other
through
way.
a
He gets
call
those
in the-
arms extended.
call
So
and
right
strike.
there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Here's a 1-2.
That's a big
And a
hit.
base hit up the middle. And
Springer
aboard on
will
the leadoff
quickly
single.
get in on that single. And
Couldn't have
Milwaukee
timed
for
it
the
up any
second
better than
in a
that.
row have a
Everything was
base
on
runner.
time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get
Willie
the barrel
Adames
on and
does
line
a
it into
great
center
shot.
for the knock. Those always feel good.
Basically up the middle there.
Now it's going to be Joseph Ortiz.
Ortiz
There's a strike.
is currently batting .255 this season with 7 home runs, 20 RBIs. OPS is .757.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Kike looking to try to get his 12th win. Thinking of Jose
And a pitch.
Ortiz.
Just missing there. And it's 1-2.
I can't remember what I was going to say.
Fights
Don't
that one
forget
away.
about it.
Still 1-2.
He faces a 1-2 count now. Kike looking to
And
get
a
out of
pitch.
this inning unscathed.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Ortiz keeping himself alive at the plate.
The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Having somewhat of a battle here between these two.
Line drive. It gets down, base hit. Throw back in
Just
quickly.
in front of
First
Dalton
and second now
Varsho.
with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate
Good
discipline.
start here in
it
the
pays
second
off.
by
The deeper he
Milwaukee.
gets into a count,
Man
the
now
more
in
comfortable
scoring
he
position.
becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one down the line, and foul ball.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got to get
Devers, the tag at third, and he's out. And no
They
throw.
go,
He's into first
instead of
easily.
going for a double play, they go for the zero at third.
2 on, 1 out. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Base hit into the outfield.
And Milwaukee
Here
will
comes the throw.
stop the
He will score,
storm.
and they take the lead. 1-0.
Joseph Ortiz, even though he scored and slid at the plate, unfortunately looks like he's going out with some leg pain. As he is not
next,
moving
Joey
well.
Weimer. That's in there.
Still a
And
big
that is
run
strike
by
1.
Milwaukee here against the powerful AL East leading Toronto Blue Jays.
First and
Weimer
third,
was
1 down.
0-1 in his last game.
Cuts and misses.
Strikes out
It's a
there.
strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Michael
Pitcher in the box with 2
Oh,
gone.
sorry,
And
Mitchell.
takes a look at a called strike.
struck out the first time. So we're back to the top of the order. Well, get on base
Base hit and a run in to
here.
score.
And it's only a single, as now we have men on
Puts
first
a
and
run on the
second.
board and picks
And
up an
Milwaukee
RBI.
has
I can watch
another
base hits
man
like that
in
one all
scoring
day
position.
long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center
Andrew
field.
hits it,
Now a
but
chance
Glad
for
fail
Andrew
to
Monasterio.
get out in.
Guerrero steps on the bag, inning over, and it could have been worse. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Brewers 2. It's nothing. So coming
I guess
into the
I
game now
made a
on
mistake.
defense,
It's a
Tyler
2-0
Black.
game.
He's the new third baseman.
Back
Kiner
comes
Falefa
in
up to the plate.
for Justin Ortiz. He
Junis back to work.
scored, but got hurt on the
Pitch
play
misses, and that
with
is
a leg
ball one.
injury.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Oh well,
Righty to the
whatever.
plate.
Time
Swing
for
and
a
a ball
play, well,
popped up.
fly,
Coming
pop
on,
out
snags it on the run.
to
There's one
the
down.
right fielder. Weimer runs hard to get that out.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Ryan Serven. Good
Ryan
power.
Serven.
Not great
Off.
in the OBP department.
He's been off for the last couple of days. He's back playing as catcher today. Hits
Drilled
it
out towards
deep.
left center field. That's well
The
struck.
center
Mitchell
fielder
going
runs back
to the warning
and
track. Makes
gets
the
it
catch.
off the wall. Well, gets it at the wall, I should say.
Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play
117
in well
feet
enough for
to
him to run
get
down balls
that
that
one
guys
at
would
the
just play
wall.
off the hop.
Great catch by Mitchell.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Glorious
Swing and a
Gurriel
miss.
playing in his
As he
fourth
was out
game in a
front that
row.
time.
Currently batting
The
.341.
Brewers up by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a ball hit
And
out towards left
unfortunately
center
that
field.
will be popped
Adames
out
makes the catch, inning
to
over.
the
Blue
shortstop
Jays
who
go down
went in
in
the
order.
outfield to
They
get
trail
that.
things here 2-0.
And we're back with the star player in Christian Urias for the Brewers to start the
And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Yelich.
And a pitch.
0-1.
And
Fouls
first
the first
offering
one.
is fouled off.
Yelich has been probably the heart and
Hard ground
soul
ball, base stop.
Milwaukee will get a single here, and for the third inning in a row, Milwaukee has a base runner.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Hoskins stands in now and watches strike
Tyler
one.
Wick is warming up now. Ryan Hoskins,
Hoskins pushes it
the
foul.
former Philadelphia Philly, now up.
Double play ball to second.
Well,
There's
double
one.
out.
And that's two.
I think 4-6-3
Big
double plays like
two
that are
out.
way tougher than these guys make it
4-6-3
look
double
sometimes,
play.
because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one.
Charles
That's where
Halefe
footwork
to
really comes into play.
Bo
But
to
right
Blige
there,
for the
very
double
well
play.
done.
Up now for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. And he's already singled in this game.
And
Right
scored.
through there for a strike.
And gets a
Swinging
single
line drive and a
again.
base hit up the middle.
Springer
So he
gets
gets
it.
on base and keeps
Throws
it
it
going.
in. Off throw, but Bo is there to recover it. So it's only a single.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Adames
Tyler Black,
off of
who
first
came
with two
in
away.
for Ortiz as a replacement after Ortiz slid at home and got injured,
Down the line. Nobody can
is
get
now
there, and
up
it's a foul
for the
ball.
first time in
Man,
this
he'd like to have
game.
that pitch back.
Currently batting 158.
Got him looking. That's a
Strikeout there to
strikeout.
end the third.
Brewers strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Oh, great.
Back here at American Family Field. And now the center fielder, George Springer. The right-hander back to work. And a foul ball left side.
Well, these Blue Jays definitely being aggressive
Back
at
at the
the
top
plate,
of the
but I
order
think
with
it's fair
George
to wonder
Springer.
if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time,
That
which
hit
is fine
deep,
if you're
but
scoring
not
runs,
deep enough.
but that hasn't been the case today.
That takes care of Springer. And there's one down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Glad, hoping to have a better play appearance this time. 0-1 so far.
That one missed.
That lays off. He's had 49 runs for the Blue Jays. He is first in runs for the Blue Jays. That's
hard,
hit well,
base hit.
and that would be a base hit. And the Jays
So man aboard
have
now with one away.
their first runner in the inning.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Anytime
There
you rip a
is
line drive
Bo.
the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bichette in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Easy pitch to lay off. And
Swings
that
and lines a
will
base
drop,
hit into left
and now the
field.
Jays
They
have
get it in
2
quickly.
runs.
So first and
on.
second, now one out.
And Vlad in scoring position. One out
Brandon
here.
Belt next up for the Blue Jays.
So one of the most
Rounded out his
dangerous
first time
hitters
up.
of the Blue Jays, Brandon Belt, now up.
Swing
That
and a
hit
ball
deep,
lifted to center
but
field.
it will go
Squeezes
right
it,
to the center
2 away
fielder.
Yeah, that was a
With no
wasted
advance
RBI
by the runners.
opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making
Jacob
up for it in his next at-bat.
looking to gather this
Here's
inning
Rafael
unscathed,
Devers. He's
but
0
he
for 1.
will have a tough foul in Rafael Devers, who's 0-1 today. Devers
Swing
hits
and a
it,
high fly ball
but
out there towards
doesn't
left
come
field.
through.
Drops into the glove, and that's the third out.
So the
Blue
Jays
Jays
leave
leave
2
a
runners
pair.
on.
They're still down. It's 2-0.
We go to the bottom 4th. Milwaukee's still up 2-0 over the Blue Jays.
Back here in Milwaukee, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Randy Arozarena. On its way to the corner, Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Mejia, batting with one down, takes a strike. Here's a rocket out to left. Varsho makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Next for the Brewers, Joey Wiemer. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Rounds out to
he
Vlad.
takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So
at
no
the
runs,
end
no
of
hits,
4.
no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Brewers 2 and the Jays nothing.
Well said, Chris. Jays
And
on
welcome
a
back to the ballpark.
3-game
Here's the left fielder, Dalton
winning
Varsho.
streak. Down by 2 runs here.
Line of the pitch.
Dalton
Ground ball right
Varsho
side, and it goes just foul.
fouls that off.
Varsho, 27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Left-hand batter waits.
Varsho hits it up the middle. Gives the Jays another base runner.
So a man on base to start the inning.
But can they capitalize to possibly tie this game up with the next batter
Isaiah
up in
Kiner
time?
Falefa next up for the Blue Jays. Flied to right his first time. To the left side, but it is well fouled.
That was a good hit, though.
Righty delivers. Grounder might be
And
2.
it's a double
Toss to
play.
second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3
Well, you
double
said,
plays
John.
brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Ryan Servin, the next to hit. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
So the Jays
The Brewers
unfortunately
leading by 2
go into a
for the
double
top of the
play.
5th.
So Jacob looking to pitch 5
Looking sharp, just
scoreless
a strike
innings.
away from 5 shutout innings.
Silver, of course, in the Oakland series, 0-3 with 2 strikeouts.
And a swing
Striked
and a
out
miss,
there.
and that's that.
Bad swing by Brian Silver. But Jacobs will definitely take it, and the Brewers go into the bottom of the 5th still with a 2-run lead. With the top of the order back up.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now, Garrett Mitchell. The wind of the pitch.
Mitchell will get a
And there's a
base
hit.
hit.
And the leadoff man aboard.
And for the 5th inning in a
Andrew
row,
Monasterio.
the
up now for the
Brewers have a
Brewers.
man on base.
Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Touche. Even though he's somewhat pitched a
Runner at first with no outs
decent
here.
game, has given up 2 earned runs.
Swing and a ball lifted
That's
left
it.
field.
Well,
He won't
Varsho
get
misses
there. That
it.
should be extra bases. Lead runner
And
touches second, headed for third.
because of that,
and that's a double.
The runners advance to second and third. Now,
Now it's Christian Yelich. Golden opportunity right here. And time is called for
here
a mound
comes
visit
Pete
now. Big
Walker.
moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Trying to sell his pitcher down. And it will have to
In
be
there
against
for
the
strike one.
dangerous lifetimer in Christian Yelich from the Milwaukee Brewers. None out.
Swing
And a
and a
big
miss
out.
struck him out, and that is a big first out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very...
In the air, right
And that
field.
will get
Base hit. One
one run in.
Good throw in, but it's offline.
And man on the
Picks himself up an
corner.
RBI. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both
And
from the
that's
infield
the
and in the
third
outfield,
run
there really
by
aren't
the
a lot of base
Brewers.
hits on balls hit like that. But
In this
there's always a
game.
little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a
The
long
pitcher
dart
of
in
the
there, and he
Brewers
found a way.
might get his
Now
first
1-1.
win of the year.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good
You think
contact, so not getting the
DK
swings
has
and misses
been kind
and
of
making that defense work
struggling.
behind him.
That one is absolutely
And Springer
This looks
takes
like
it
extra
in
bases.
time,
One run is
and
in.
that will get 2 runs
Coming
in. And
The
now
relay
it
throw.
is a
He'll
5
score. 2 runs are in.
nothing
It's
lead.
5-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Black swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's second. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the
That's
strike.
it, deep.
Swing at a high fly ball, deep left field. Dives, but it's foul.
Wrong button.
Man on second, 2 down. Bounce
Hit.
up the middle.
Bo gets it though,
That ends the inning.
and
they
ends
limit
the
damage.
bleeding.
Brewers pick up a run on this
That'll
RBI
probably
double.
be it for you say
And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball,
Trevor
and it's
Richards
on the
is
show.
warming up in the bullpen. So you see
Back here at American
reckoning to
Family
get
Field.
his
Here's Lourdes
third
Gurriel
loss
Jr.
of the year. But Jacobs here, who's pitched
Junis back to work.
5 good innings,
Gurriel gets a piece.
looking for his 6th scoreless inning. Could get his first
Kicks and
win of the
fires.
year.
Foul ball.
In my mind, that would be an upset, especially with his ERA at 11.49, which of course it has definitely dropped.
Here's a high fly ball out to center.
Louis Gurriel has flied
Mitchell
out,
snags it. 1 up, 1 down.
and Jacob keeps it scoreless
So the batting order turns over. Here's George Springer.
for the Blue Jays. Back to the top of the order. Jacob facing the Jays for the 3rd time in the lineup.
Hit hard on the
And
ground. to
Springer
short.
will ground out to the
Zips
shortstop,
it to first. That takes care of
and that
Springer.
is a big out.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. He swings and
foul.
fouls one off.
Jays struggling offensively
2 down, nobody on.
and defensively.
On the ground.
Vlad will
Black.
ground out the 3rd.
Over to first. 3rd out.
Oh
So
my
another good
God.
inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Brewers.
Yes,
Trevor Richards will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough
Can't
coming
win 'em
in out
all.
of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one fouled off.
Well,
eighth
these
batter.
Brewers, simply put, are
Now
producing
up.
a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to
Bases
produce in
are
this
all
one.
two count
6
now.
to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Stays alive there.
Here's the 0-2. Just misses with that one. Battling here as he
Stays
fouls it
alive
away.
again. 1-2 count.
Swing and a miss.
And
he
Richards
struck
starts
him
inning with a
out.
strike.
1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Burris,
Here comes the 0-1.
who has struggled this season, might actually get their 29th win of the year.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes.
Richards has
That's
struck out the
2.
first 2
Very
batters.
strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this.
Back at the
Getting
top of
straight
the
to
order.
work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Mitchell will ground out to
Connor Falefa throws
Connor
the first in
Falefa.
time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Brewers go down quietly.
But
as they
Richards
are
does
unable
his
to
job
add to
as
their
a reliever.
5-0 lead.
Jays need to come back and come back now. We go into the 7th inning. Jays down by 5.
Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette 1 for 2 today. Jacob
The pitch.
coming in for his 7th inning of work.
Swing and a foul over the
Bo
screen
fouls
and
that.
back out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot
Bad
of first
pitch to
pitch
swing.
strikes, as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering
That
that day.
hit deep, but
that one
the
lifted in the
center
air,
fielder
center
is
field.
right there
Mitchell
to get
makes
the
grab,
big
one
out.
away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Brandon Bell.
Brandon Belt 0-2.
And first offering is fouled off.
His 12-game hit streak is on the line.
One down, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
It really looks
Big
like these
strike
hitters have been
there.
in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider,
The
but
guy
they've not
hasn't
been
got a
able to
win, and
commit
there's
to
a
one
sign for a
velocity
Cy
and stay
Young
there.
winner. Okay.
Stays alive.
The guy has failed to get a win this season, and just some idiot with a fucking sign saying Cy Young.
The 0-2. And that's outside.
Brandon Belt trying to extend the hitting streak to 13.
A swing and a soft line.
And fails to
Takes it in
do
for the
so.
It's never
So
fun
the
going back to
hitting
the dugout
streak
after hitting the
is
line drive that
definitely
finds a glove, but
on
you
the
will get some high
line.
fives.
That
You know,
might have
when you
been it
make
for
great
Brandon
contact,
Belt.
you feel like you've done everything
So
right, but in this game of baseball,
12-game hitting
not everything is in your
might
control.
have came to end today against the unlikeliest team, the Milwaukee Brewers. And of all
Two down,
pitchers,
nobody
a
on.
guy
Here in the
that
top half of
has
inning
yet
number
to get a
7.
win. Rafael
there's a
Devers
fly
hits
ball
it
deep right
deep.
field.
That will be a double.
That one hops against the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it
Strong
jumps off your
has
bat
to
like
be a
that,
little bit
you're
happy.
thinking double at the very least. Put a great
Even
swing
though
on it,
they
man. He
are
wasn't
still
fooled at all.
quite a bit away from
Man at second
this
here with 2
game
away.
as they are
Now the
down
left
by
fielder,
5
Dalton
runs.
Varsho.
Also had yesterday off.
And that
That's
one
hit
hammered.
deep.
That's
It's
back
gonna
there.
be
Pulls
caught
it
at the
into
warning
track.
track.
Blue
And
Jays
the
held in
Brewers
check.
have
It's
done
5-0.
7 scoreless innings. Great job by Jacob.
And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
My
And a pop
Farrell
out right
will
side,
pop
foul
out
territory.
to Blagger in the
Brings
foul
it in. One down.
department.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Yelich,
1 for
who's
3.
only been on base one time
that's in for a
today.
strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Facing the
there for a
0-2
strike.
count now.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't
That's
This
it.
one swung
Way
on and
back
hit well.
to the
Way
wall.
back And it's gone.
Gone. And Christian
Oh, muscle to
Yelich,
center
the
field. And they
longtime
boost
Milwaukee
their
Brewer,
lead. It's 6-0.
has got his 18th of the year. He's in the top 5 in the home run department for the league. Because as we know, Brandon Belt is the home run leader at 32.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical
That
that you
was
move the
well
ball
hit
around,
by
work
Christian
quickly,
Yelich.
and make sure that you keep that hitter off
408
balance.
feet.
Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Hoskins now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The pitch.
And now it's a
No question about this one.
7-0
It's outta
game. As Ryan Hoskins, the former Philadelphia Philly, has
here. A gigantic blast.
got
And they
his
tack one on
11th
the board.
of
It's
the
7-0.
year.
That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you
And
really
with
start
that,
to notice
Pete Walker
hitters in a
comes
lineup
out
feeding
to
off
give
each
his
other, and the collective
reliever
confidence just
time to
continues to
warm
grow.
up. Richards will continue this
And
inning.
now Willie Adames.
Adonis with a base hit.
So they get a man
This
aboard with a
is
one-out
getting
single.
ugly for the Blue Jays.
Tyler Black up now
Tyler
for the
Black,
Brewers.
of course,
Who's
came
0 for 2
in
with a pair of strikeouts.
for
A
Justin
swing and a miss,
Ortiz.
and that's
He
strike
got
one.
inches flying at home.
Ripped on a line to center.
And the
Base
hitting
hit,
streak
throws to
are
second. Runner holds up in
going.
second. Two
Oh
aboard now.
my
Back-to-back
goodness.
singles, just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
A Rosarena, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Richards could be facing his last batter possibly. Randy.
Adames, the lead runner out at second. Black over at first with one away. There's a swing and a miss.
Facing a 1-2 count. And
Popped
he
up to the
pops
left
up.
into foul ground. Devers drifts towards it.
Deversville.
Out number 2.
Jay's trying
Here's a
to,
catcher to hit, Francisco Mejia.
you know what? Jays have brought
And the
in
bullpen for
Eric
the Jays,
Swanson
Eric
in.
Swanson.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to
Trying
be
to
totally
keep the
rested.
bleeding-
I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right
Trying
now.
to end the bleeding here. Milwaukee. Looks like they've
Yeah,
easily
first
got
offering
their
is fouled
29th
off.
win of the year and given their pitcher
2
Jacob
on, 2 outs.
his
And a
first
foul
win of the
ball.
year, as he came in with a record of 0-3 with an
And the righty
ERA of
deals.
11.49,
He
has
swings
pitched
through
in
that,
some of
and
the
it's a
game.
strikeout. Good
That
job
ends
of
the
damage
bleeding
control right there.
until after the end
A
of
two-round
7
trippers
innings.
in this
The
inning,
Brewers
the
up
long ball was
now
working. It's now
7-0.
7-0. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada.
Christian Yelich and Ryan Hoskins both hit
Back here
home
in
runs.
Milwaukee, ready to
in this
begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Jacob coming in
And a pitch.
for his 8th inning of play.
Swung on, belted. That one back
And
there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
have a man in scoring position for the second time in this game. The only difference is it's the first time the Jays have a man in scoring position with none out.
So, man aboard. Ryan Servin next up for the Blue Jays.
Servin, 0-2 today.
Strike one.
Trying to ruin the shutout for Jacobs
The
here.
Jays with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 8th.
That's it.
But the throw
Well
to first gets
recovered
him
by the
easily,
third baseman to
and
get
that's
the big
first
out. No advance by the man on second.
So up next for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Luis Guerrero, who
Siggy, he's got a
has
history
hit
of coming through into big
in the
spots.
last
I know
4
I like
games
to
now.
talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch
0-2.
actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Hit well, but
First offering
well
is
foul.
One out and a runner at
Well,
second here in
foul.
game
Nice.
1 of this 3-game set. Swings
That's
and
hit
blasts one
deep.
deep to left center.
John
That's
Glover
back
tagging
there.
up.
Oh,
And that's
you are a
gone. And the
star, aren't you?
Jays
He
have
sends it out of
finally
here.
gotten out
His
of
11th of the year,
skunk
and they're
department.
chipping away. It's 7-2.
as Luke Grell has finally gave the Jays their first runs of the game on a 2-shot home run, his 11th of the year.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
401 feet.
Back to the top of the
But
lineup.
Jacob
And here
staying
is
in, and
George
why
Springer.
not? He has still a 5-run lead.
Fly ball center field.
Springer will hit it,
And that'll fall
and
for a
that
base
is the
hit.
Jays' third hit in this inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't
Jacob
trying to do too
still
much with it.
staying
Just
on.
stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. Now let's see if they can...
Springer trying again,
Springer
scoring
on the run.
position,
Pitches low.
and does.
Throw. Safe. Mejia too late.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has
Ninth
behind the plate,
stolen
man, it's
base
a
for
pretty
George
big deal when
Springer.
you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents
Good
teams
eye
from
by
just testing him,
Bladdale.
thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position.
Glad
Good
is
job.
1 for 3. Springer now in scoring
Man at
position.
second. And that one
That's hit
fouled off.
deep, but foul. Jacob, who's pitched gem of a game, has only given up 2 runs so
Right-hander
far.
kick steals. And that one is lifted
And
in
that
the
is
air.
hit
On the
deep.
move to the
Springer
gap.
tags and
Nabs
goes.
it. Runner tags
That
at
will
second.
advance the
Relay
runner
throw to third.
to
He's
third.
in there.
But still, the Jays are quite a ways away here. Down to their final 4 outs.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to
Can
hit.
Bo keep the Jays alive here in the top of the 8th? This might be Jacob's last batter,
And first offering is fouled
or
off.
last inning, one of the two.
Springer on third with 2 out.
Milwaukee still has a 5-run lead.
That one
That's
ripped.
it deep. And
In to score is the runner from third. It's 7-3.
Bo will
And
get
he's in at second with a 2-out
commanding.
double.
Well done, drives in
A
the run. Just a
commanding
cookie down the
28th
middle. I mean,
double
those are
of
the
the
ones you
year.
dream about. Ones in the
And the
cage, you're just
Jays
hoping
are
you get
4
the
runs
ball right down
away.
the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Manager out of the dugout
The
now,
manager's
and it looks
coming
like we'll
out,
see a change on the mound.
and Jacob,
Junis
who's
departs, and he leaves with
great
the lead after giving them some decent
to this
innings.
point,
We'll be back with a new pitcher in
is
a moment.
out of the game. Still's got a good chance of winning this one, his first win of the year.
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Ryan Hudson.
Well, he's been hit
Hudson,
pretty hard at times this season, as
ERA
you see with the big
5.88.
ERA.
He's
So this is an
0-2.
important outing for him to get on the right track.
And next will be the cleanup hitter,
Brandon
Bell.
Belt.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so
Well,
far, but his hitting streak in jeopardy. Sends it to first.
Have his
And the
hitting
lefty
streak
reliever does his job.
pretty
just one
much
pitch
over.
to get the inning-ending ground out. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
So
And welcome
we
back
go
to
to the
ballpark.
bottom
Bottom
of the
And now
8th.
the right fielder, Joey Weaver.
Eric Swanson
Pitch
now pitching.
to the right side.
Ground
He
out to
handles it
Vlad.
himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
As Joey Lewin grounds out to Vlad there.
Back to the top of
Milwaukee
the
still
Milwaukee order.
has
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
4-run lead.
Right down the chute, and it's 0-1. Swanson, in his 6th season, he
Jays,
features
of
a
course,
splitter,
3 outs
a
away
four-seamer,
from
and he
getting
works in a slider. Bichette
a
whips
loss.
it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty.
They're currently
Next
on a
for Milwaukee,
3-game winning streak.
Andrew Monasterio.
Their last
That one
loss
wrapped
was against
foul.
Baltimore in a 6-5 game.
Late that time, and it's
They
strike 2.
swept
I would say the
Oakland
game's
the
close
next 3
right now,
games.
but it's not out of reach either. And these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Andrews trying to maybe add some insurance here with 2 outs in the bottom of the
Ground ball to
8th.
right side, and that's just foul.
Hey, Swanson, trying to keep this
Gets a
a
piece
4-run
and stays
game.
alive. The pitch.
And
Popped up
that
first base side.
pop out to Vlad will end the
Guerrero
inning,
settles
and
under
the
and makes
Jays
the
need
catch.
4
And that ends the inning.
to
Gone in order
5.
are the Brewers, but they still lead at 7-3.
Devin, Rafael Devers will be the first man up.
We go to the 9th. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Hudson will come out again.
As the lefty gets to work. And a strike to Devers.
Hudson
Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen.
is 1 for
Elvis
3.
Peguero
I mean,
appears to be getting
Hudson
loose.
taking on the
Uribe
1 and
getting
3
loose as
Rafael
well.
Devers. Devers
On the ground,
will
right
ground
side.
out to second.
Gathers and throws
And
to
the
first.
Jays 2 outs
Now one
away
gone in
from
the
losing
9th.
this game. To give Jacob, the pitcher of the Brewers, coming in
And
this
next
game
for
0-3
Toronto,
with
Varsho.
11.49 ERA, his possible first win of the year. Dalton Varsho, 1 for 3,
Gets under,
well,
pops it up. Adames
pop
should
out
have this one.
to the
And there are 2
shortstop.
outs.
And now the Jays 1 out away from losing this
1 out left
game,
for the Blue Jays.
which would
Stepping in, Isaiah
have to be
Kiner-Falefa.
declared an upset. That's Kiner-Falefa. Keep the Jays alive. Well, Hudson
Hit to
and
right,
the
and that should do it.
Birds, and they
Makes
do.
the
The
catch.
Birds
Ball
do their
game.
job
And the Brewers
and
take
hold
the
off the
series opener
Jays to
here
get
at
the
home.
win.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel the
Jacob,
5-game
man,
losing
you
streak.
know
This W definitely
he's
helps them relax a
gotta
little bit and
be
take some of the
happy
pressure off from
with
it going to a
his
6, 7, or even an 8-game
win
losing streak.
of the
7-3 is how
year.
this one ends.
Great
For Chris
defense
Singleton
by
and
the
our entire
Milwaukee
outstanding
Brewers.
crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg.
Jacob
We'll see you soon.
couldn't pitch 8 innings, but pitches 7 2/3 of innings. He allowed 8 hits. Could only muster 2 strikeouts. Got 3 earned runs against him before he was pulled, but will get the win and have a now 1-3 record. As Yusei Kikuchi pitched only 5 innings, gave up 11 big hits to the Brewers, allowed 4 big runs against them, only managed 6 strikeouts, and will fall to 11-3 record. No savior in this game, as the Brewers had this game well in hand. I believe the Brewers only used one reliever, which was Hudson. He came in and did a master job to shut down the Jays. Speaking of the Jays, the only notable today for the Jays was Kiner-Falefa. Goes 1 for 4 with a double. He did score a run. Bobuchet did alright, 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Springer, he goes 1 for 4. Luis Guerrero in a second series in a row finishes 1 for 3 with his second home run in the back-to-back series. Got 2 RBIs out of that. Milwaukee, who definitely upset the Blue Jays here, get the 29th win, thanks to no votes by Ryan Hoskins, the former Philadelphia Philly, goes 2-4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Wood, he had a great day, finishing 4 for 4. Don't know how he got double and 2 RBIs. Don't know how he's the player of the game as it's going to Ryan Hoskins. I guess. Don't know why still he's the player of the game, but he is. Christian Yelich, he goes 2 for 4. He gets a home run. I believe it was his 17th of the year, so he got an RBI out of that. Andrew Morales goes 2 for 4. He also got a double. Like I said, you think the Jays really had a bad day on the mound for the Blue Jays. He'll get the loss. Of course, Jacobs there gets his first win of the year. You know that man has to be happy. So does the Brewers as they get their 29th win, beating the Jays handily 7-3. This game was brutal for the Blue Jays. 2-0 at the end of 2 innings. Then it was 5-0 at the end of 5 innings. UKC Jacobs came out after that. He allowed 4 runs against him. Richards came in, gave up a run there in the 5th inning. Then in the 7th, Richards was still pitching. Gave up 2 runs in the 7th. Swanson came in, shut Milwaukee down from there. But the damage was done. It was a 7-0 lead. Whereas Jacobs was pitching, looking like he was going to pitch 8 innings. He gave up 3 earned runs. They pulled him for Hudson. Hudson does his job, comes in, shuts the Jays down from there. And with that, Milwaukee Brewers upset the first place AL East leaders, the Toronto Blue Jays, 7-3, snapping a 3-game winning streak over the Toronto Blue Jays. Milwaukee now will look to get the series win against the Blue Jays in the next episode of MLB The Show 24, Blue Jays Baseball, from Joker's Gaming. I've been your host, the one to Joker. Fortunately, really disappointed, shockingly, against Spurs. Like I said, Spurs, but I'm not gonna, can't take anything away from them. They are a great club, even in real life. I mean, you got a star like Christian Yelich, hell of a player, still to this day, for the Brewers. Gets the big 7-3 win, giving them their 29th win of the year. Jacobs, like I said, that man's gotta be happy as he gets his first win of the year. Now has a 1-3 record. UCCC drops to 11-3 record. And like I said, Milwaukee hands down beating to the Blue Jays, 7 straight runs before the Jays finally got some runs on the board, but the damage was done as Hudson comes in for Jacob after Jacobs is up 3 runs, does his job, shuts the Jays down from there, and secures the 7-3 win over the Toronto Blue Jays. Great win for the Brewers. Shocking loss for the Blue Jays. That's how this game ends. 7-3 Brewers. I've been your host, the one true Joker. I want to thank John and Chris on most reaction. Jays, of course, on the next episode, we'll look to tie this series against the Brewers in Milwaukee. We'll find out on the next episode of Blue Jays Baseball on MLB Show. Until then, this is the one true Joker, officially signing out. See you next time on MLB The Show 24.